Yeah, a lot of the strategy is just about, first and foremost, sending multiple bodies. It's everybody's bigger, faster, stronger in the W.
Just what you said, just the future of the Fever, it's incredible. I mean, to have, these three here and then what we have that are at home.
And I think that Caitlin Clark and the many athletes that are coming into the WNBA are showing that these endorsement deals will follow great players and great ambassadors.
Christie Sides took the Indiana Fever from zeros to heroes in just one season. Now she's out of a job. But that's not even the craziest part of this story. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. In the next few minutes, we're gonna dive into the real reasons behind this shocking move. We'll reveal the secret plans the Fever have for their future, and trust me, it involves way more than just Caitlin Clark. You're not gonna wanna miss this. Picture this, the Indiana Fever are on fire. They've just made the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Fans are going crazy. The energy's through the roof. It's like a dream come true. But then, out of nowhere, everything changes. Let's break it down. Coach Christie Sides comes in and works her magic. She pumps up the team, gets them believing in themselves, and boom, they're in the playoffs. It's like she waved a magic wand or something. Everyone's thinking, this is it. We've got our coach for the long haul. But here's where things get weird.
Such great insight as a player, first of all, and I think that's so valuable to an organization like ours because
So there's an adjustment period for every rookie coming into this league. It's going to be playing tendencies, trying to send her into analytically where her weaker areas on the floor are, make things difficult.
just what you said, just the future of the Fever, it's incredible. I mean, to have, these three here and then what we have that are at home.
The level of competitiveness has gone up a little bit. What do you like over the last 6 games or so?
The Fever fire Sides right after their best season in years. What? I know, right? It's like winning the lottery and then setting the ticket on fire. You're probably scratching your head, thinking, wait, why would they do that? Well, get this. The Fever weren't just looking for good, they wanted great. And Sides, she wasn't fitting that plan. It's like they ordered a steak and got a really good burger instead. Good, but not what they were aiming for. Here's the crazy part. Some people say Sides' lineup choices were messing things up. Like, big time. Imagine you're playing chess, but you keep putting your queen in the wrong spot. That's kind of what was happening. In one game against the Washington Mystics, fans were losing their minds over her substitutions. It was like watching a DJ mess up the playlist at a party. Kelly Krauskopf, the Fever's big boss, even said, "While decisions like these are never easy, it is also imperative that we remain bold and assertive in the pursuit of our goals, which includes maximizing our talent and bringing another WNBA championship back to Indiana."
Yeah, a lot of the strategy is just about, first and foremost, sending multiple bodies. It's everybody's bigger, faster, stronger in the W.
Background in terms of growing up in the organization and understanding everything, the nuances around it, and certainly gives us great perspective. For sure, to be around some of these vets and just to hear their experiences and give them some advice on like what it took and, to be on these teams that are.
Translation, we're not here to play, we're here to win it all. So here's the deal. The Fever fired Sides because they're aiming for a championship, not just playoffs. It's like they're not satisfied with just making it to the dance. They want to be the ones taking home the trophy at the end of the night. But you know what's even crazier? The Fever might have someone else in mind already. There's talk about Stephanie White, the current Connecticut Sun head coach. She's got history with the Fever and could be the one to take them to the promised land. It's like they're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. The Fever's coaching drama is just the beginning. There's a rookie on the team who's not just playing the game, she's changing it. Caitlin Clark stepped onto the court, and suddenly, the whole WNBA had to sit up and take notice. But here's the thing, not everyone's happy about it. Let's talk about Clark for a second. This girl isn't just good, she's rewriting the playbook. She's scoring like it's going out of style, but that's not even the craziest part. Her court vision? It's like she's got eyes in the back of her head. Lexi Hull, one of her teammates, was shocked by it. She said, "I definitely got passes when I wasn't expecting to get." Imagine being a veteran player and getting schooled by a rookie. That's what Clark's doing out there. But Clark's impact goes way beyond just making her teammates look good. She's turning the Fever into a team everyone's talking about. It's like she flipped a switch and suddenly Indiana's the hottest ticket in town. Bill Simmons, you know, the sports guy, he said Clark's having a bigger impact than any NBA player under 30. That's insane. We're talking about a rookie in the WNBA outshining some of the biggest names in the men's game. Now, you'd think everyone would be loving this, right? But here's where it gets messy. Some players aren't too thrilled about all the attention Clark's getting. You've got stars like Angel Reese and A.G. Wilson throwing shade. It's like high school all over again, with the new girl coming in and stealing the spotlight. But Clark, she's not letting it get to her. She's just out there doing her thing, letting her game speak for itself. Think about being the coach in this situation. You've got this once-in-a-generation talent who's lighting up the scoreboard and making highlight reel plays. But you've also got to manage the egos, the drama, and the sky-high expectations. It's like trying to juggle flaming torches while riding a unicycle.
And I think that Caitlin Clark and the many athletes that are coming into the WNBA are showing that these endorsement deals will follow great players and great ambassadors. There were comments and challenges regarding the options to go pro or stay in college because of NIL.
Just some unbelievable young talent, and that's just fun for the future.
You know, she's learning as well. Now she's kind of starting. This chapter's over and this chapter's opening up, and it's been fun to watch.
That's why the Fever's move to Firesides makes sense now, doesn't it? They're not just looking for a good coach. They need someone who can take Clark's game to a whole new level. Someone who can manage all this talent and drama and turn it into championship gold. The Fever aren't just rebuilding, they're going all in, betting everything on Clark and whoever they bring in to coach her. But you know what? This story's far from over. The Fever's next move could change everything. Who are they eyeing for the coaching job? And how will Clark handle the pressure as the season goes on? Stick around, because this is just the beginning of what could be the most exciting WNBA season ever. All right, let's wrap this up. The Indiana Fever aren't playing around anymore. They've got Caitlin Clark, a player so good she's making everyone else look like they're playing in slow motion, and they're not about to let that talent go to waste. But here's the million-dollar question. Who's going to be the coach to take Clark and the Fever to the top? Word on the street is Stephanie White might be the one. She's got history with the Fever, even took them to the finals back in 2015. Imagine what she could do with Clark on the team. The Fever are going all in, folks. They're not just looking to win a few more games, they want championships. And with Clark on the court and potentially White on the sidelines, they might just get there. This isn't just a rebuild, it's a revolution. And trust me, you're going to want to watch every second of it.